I'm Grumps. I'm not so Grump. And we're the GameGrumps.
Oh my god. Dennis, the Menace. Yeah. Go, don't stop.
Get everybody in.
I guess we'll just start the game.
Yeah, that was probably not the best.
Game about a small boy.
Yeah.
Not appropriate.
Other small boys in this world: Abe Boutel and Kyle Zundel. So for some reason, the people who sent us Dennis the Menace have rhyming names.
Yeah.
They're not related. They sent it to us separately. I don't think they know each other.
No.
But I guess you should get to know each other.
But
both
you
grew up
guys
with Dennis the
seem
Menace.
like cool dudes. Probably hang out.
Yeah.
Thanks for sending us this game.
Yeah. So, Mr. Wilson's.
We're at Mr. Wilson's house.
Broke in.
Do people know what Dennis the Menace is, or do they? Is it too far gone? Dennis the Menace was a sorry. It was a comedy show in the 50s, probably?
Yeah, it was a live-action show.
Yeah, live-action show.
By the way, can I just say, really funny show.
Yeah, it was funny.
Like, still funny.
You know what's also funny?
What?
How your fucking weapon doesn't hurt enemies. Yeah!
I love how fucking triumphantly he shoots it, too.
Yeah.
It's just like, fuck you, stupid bitch!
Dennis!
Fucking cat!
Remember the fucking name!
Well, I can run. Oh, okay.
Oh dear. But yeah, it was a live-action show from the 50s, and this kid, Dennis the Menace, who's a blonde, toe-headed kid, just fucking...
Toe-headed?
Oh yeah, toe-headed. That just means, like, white blonde.
Oh.
Yeah. Toe as in,
I
like...
thought that was like a 40s racial slur.
No.
Fucking towhead!
It's... I think it's... I looked this up once. It's, like... it comes from, like, the, like, when they were grinding wheat or something like that. Like, that was called toe, and it had, like, this really, like, white-yellow color to it. Yeah. But it does sound really inappropriate.
It does.
Get out of here, you fucking towhead!
God damn.
Yeah.
Like, records
Stop
are...
throwing discs! That Victrola is out of controller!
They're not exactly, like, you know, common things.
I know.
So...
Put them in a museum.
Yeah, or give them to a hipster DJ. That would also work.
Yeah, so all I wanted to say about the show itself was that it's this kid and he would terrorize Mr. Wilson, who was his old next-door neighbor.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And he really was a fucking asshole.
No, he was
like,
a dick.
Like Dennis was.
Yeah, the kid was an asshole. Jesus, this game sucks ass.
I don't get it.
What is the point?
What? Oh, I can move the screen. How about that shit?
Yeah. You better hurry. You only have 875 seconds left.
Oh, shit!
Oh,
then
no.
Mr. Wilson's gonna come home. Then what of me?
He'll find out that I've been shooting his 57 cats with a smoke gun.
Well, this took place back in a time where you could just, like, grab someone else's kid and beat them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the good old days.
Like Mr.
The
Wilson
90s.
would come home and... I mean, when the show was on the air.
Oh, right.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Because, like, if Mr. Wilson came home and Dennis the Menace was fucking in his house screwing around with his 17 purple cats.
He'd be like, Dennis! I'm gonna give you 5 across the ass!
And Dennis is like, no, please, Mr. Wilson! Oh, no!
Shut your mouth!
Bap!
I'll shut it for you!
Bap!
Oh, God! Oh, God, no! Oh, Jesus!
Was it? Okay.
I just had a heart attack.
Yeah. Can we just confirm with each other that was real fear?
Yeah, that was not Mr. Wilson either. It was just a man with a mustache and a bathrobe.
That was Mr. Wilson from the 1990s remake.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What's his face?
Walter
the guy that
Matthau?
was
Yeah.
Like from Grumpy Old Men.
Yeah, he played every old man from like 1985 to 1999.
Yeah. He a fucking like photoshopped head of Walter Matthau
That was so terrifying.
on top of a fucking weird body.
And Aaron and I like grabbed each other's shoulders in like sudden fear. That was crazy. And there was no warning of him coming?
No.
There's nothing you could do to stop him? There's nothing you do to bring him on.
So is my goal just to continue my shenanigans until I get caught?
I think that's what it is. But yeah.
Is there something I'm trying to do ultimately?
Well, no. Fucking, I mean, kill yourself to avoid playing this game any longer than you have to. Oh, kitchen.
It's nice.
Well, that's done.
Oh, no, there's another kitchen.
Oh,
All
good,
right.
good.
So in case you
One of
wanted
those dual
to,
kitchens.
if you wanted to cook some food over here,
Yeah.
and then walk
I
past
want
the flowers.
toast from the South toaster. Watch out for the teacups that are out of control. What's happening? This game sucks.
I want feng shui for dinner.
Yeah.
Can I?
You've come to the wrong place.
What?
Yeah, watch out.
Oh,
You can climb the fucking knife board? That's not smart.
All right, I want to get over the other stove then.
Yeah,
That's my goal now.
Yeah.
You have to make up your own goals with games like this.
Yeah. This game is kind of like that Home Alone game we played, but somehow even shittier. It's like, wow, like they broke new ground.
By breaking us.
They're like, gentlemen, come together. Our goal here is to make the shittiest game of all time.
Well, I've got the perfect idea for you. It's called Dennis the Menace. Perfect. Cut print.
Steve, gonna have to ask you, what the hell is going on here? Why are you twerking?
Aye, girl, you know that I work it, girl. Aye, girl, you know that I work it,
Dennis the Menace, Dennis the Menace, Dennis the Menace. He's only 10. He shouldn't be twerking.
He shouldn't exist. I wish that he was dead.
This is the kind of one-off game where, like, I was like, oh, I can't fucking take anymore. And then I look at my watch and we've been playing for 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Oh boy.
Please, no more! Why do you have that gun?
It freezes mice.
It freezes mice. That's the only thing it does.
Yeah.
It doesn't do anything else.
Who cares about the cats? Who cares about the bats?
Okay.
Yeah, the cats don't even care.
No.
The fucking
What?
bouncing future football?
future
football? In the future, they decided that football wasn't the right thing to do.
Dennis! You in there playing with my butt ball? So help me God!
So help me God, I'll slap you in the face so hard!
You're getting 7 across the ass! Don't ask! I had 3 of my fingers on my right hand blown off in Korea!
You're gonna wish your mother wasn't scared of me!
Oh my God.
I can smack you across the room and nobody would be any the wiser! You're always playing out in those fields!
Mrs. the Menace! Dennis came over to my house and fell down the stairs again! Again! He's so clumsy!
You should probably put him in ballet! That would embarrass, make him better at balancing!
Jesus Christ. What are you doing in my mystical house of living teacups?
What are you doing jumping next to my coins, which you cannot grab?
Yeah, the most enticing reward you can have in this entire house. Can't touch it. Just more butt balls.
Just because my future self transported himself back in time and gave me the future's most popular sport doesn't mean you can just break in and play it.
Dennis, I'm sorry I yelled at you just there. What we're gonna do now is I'm gonna learn you how to play butt ball. Seeing as you're in my basement.
Oh my God.
Step 1, never tell your parents.
By the way, step 2, never tell your parents! Oh my God, I clipped the microphone so bad on that.
Oh, I have this.
Oh, hey! This sucks.
Oh, I can kill stuff with this.
Oh, good.
Does that make me
Yes.
a better human?
Thank God I can finally murder cats!
Oh, why the fuck would you ever use the squirt gun?
Oh my God. Well, if you just want to freeze rats instead of kill them?
Oh, if you want to play this game as a pacifist?
Yeah. You don't, by the way.
Yeah, pro tip.
Yeah.
Pro tip, not an option.
Pro tip from the Grumps.
Not an option morally or physically.
Are we doing well? Are we doing anything?
Do I have a double jump or like?
Here's the fucked up thing. Those bigger coins, like, there's a counter in the lower left corner for how many you've collected, and yet they won't let us pick them up when we go to them.
Yeah. It would be much easier for us to play the game if we could play it.
Yeah, for instance. Also, they don't even look like coins. They look like commemorative plates.
They do a bit, yeah, and then the tiny coins just look like slugs.
For $19.99, you too can own the commemorative Dennis the Menace buttball plate collection.
Enjoy for yourself. Enjoy for yourself the magical and not a gimmick at all sport of buttball. Available only from this special TV offer.
Yes. This special TV offer will cease to exist once Dennis leaves Mr. Wilson's basement, where buttball is no longer appropriate to play.
In fact, I'm pretty sure it's less appropriate to play with Dennis in a basement and an old man.
Dennis, I'm going to protect you from these bats and dangerous purple cats. Your ass seems to be the most vulnerable place to be attacked from. Never mind.
I can run.
Oh, you can run.
I can run.
Man, it's a shame that we just figured out how to play this when we're absolutely gonna stop playing and never play it again.
Oh, are we out of time?
Damn it!
Oh, what a shame!
This sucks. Oh, and the 1-up, which would allow us to play longer if we could conceivably just fucking not. Oh my God, are those spitballs? Aaron, I think we've officially jumped the shark on this game. I think I can't take any more.
Can we just keep doing this until we run out of time?
322 more seconds.
Yeah. I want to
Yeah.
see what I want to see what happens.
What do you
when
want
we
to
run
say?
out of time.
You really? Are we really?
I don't think I can endure it for more.
I don't think I can make it. I don't think I can make it.
Oh no.
Oh, you died. Only 6 more fucking chances.
Yay!
Did the time counter
Are
reset?
you ready to keep going?
Oh no. Okay.
Are you ready to keep going off camera? Because I don't I don't think there's more to go on the show, but like I think I'm legitimately having fun
No, you're not.
playing this game.
Are you really?
Maybe that, or this game has made me insane, and I don't know what I'm saying.
I think Listen, I've never done hallucinogenic drugs. Until this game!
Do you want to go drink motor oil?
Aaron, I just tried the greatest new Gatorade flavor. It's called paint!
What color? Green?
I can't take anymore. We have to stop. Wait, what if we fast forward to the end where the timer runs out, and then people can enjoy that ending.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, no! Oh, Mr. Wilson! Oh, Jesus!
That is the scariest.
It's just that when he comes by, he's like,
You fucking son of a bitch.
he's got that like look on his face.
Do you wanna do like a little like improv rap song?
Yeah.
And Barry can do a little just like quick edit of like fucking what's his face.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, here we go.
Give me a beat.
Yeah.
My name is Mr. Wilson, and I'm here to say I'm gonna smack your ass in a major way. What are you doing in my basement? Get out of here! Get out of here!
There you go, Barry. There's some fucking gold. Oh no. It's broken us. The game has broken us.
Because I just imagine Mr. Wilson, like, actually rapping. And then he's just interrupted by Dennis. And he's just like, get out of here. And it's like actually getting on his nerves. And he's just like, get out of here.
Oh no. Why are we frozen? Why? Oh no, are we frozen?
Space time.
The time's not moving anymore.
No.
And Dennis is just... Oh, okay. Woo!
It's just like...
Flash dance!
Yeah. It's like...
Hey! Fish are impervious to time! Woo!
Wow, wow.
Dennis! Barry, you might want to put this in, actually.
Fish don't care about time. Slow-mo walk cycle. Get out of here. Get out of here.